from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Today's video is for Carl M, Brooke S, I can't pronounce his name, it's Rodrigo, I just say Rodrigo. These questions, as you know, I get questions from time to time. These questions came in this morning as I was doing a live stream. And so I thought I'd talk about them a little bit. Hold on, I got to close the window. I see a window open. Took care of that. The window open. But today is, am I too old to move to the Philippines? That's the question of today. Are you too old to move to the Philippines? You're never really too old to move to the Philippines, I don't think. As you know, my friend Alton was 88. He was here. There are some guys coming here that are in their 80s, moving here from throughout the world, not just one particular country. So can you come here when you're older than 70 plus, 75 plus? Yeah, you can. Can you live here? Yeah, you can live here. You can retire here. You can have a life here. Can it be done? Yeah, it can be done. It's just a matter of having some type of getting your life together, get a place to rent if you're going to rent, or if you're going to buy. Or you can't buy, you can lease. You can lease a house. You can lease a house for long term. You can rent a house for long term. So yeah, that's a question we get asked quite a few times. Can I move there if I'm older? Yeah, you can. These particular gentlemen that asked me, the two gentlemen and the wife, they have families, and ask about the schools and things like that. So if I'm coming to the Philippines, the school's okay coming here, And I think it's like anything else. Schools here are good. Depends where you live. Depends if you have them in public or private school. I suggest if someone's coming here, just put them in private school. Might be just as easier to do that if you're going to do something like that. Another thing to think about is this day and time. You want to make sure that where you're going to live is something that you can move around. But if you're going to live somewhere, just make sure that you close to hospitals and things like that. If you're elderly, like in town or things like that, you probably don't want to move out in a province up in the mountains somewhere if you're going to be here when you're 70, 75 plus. You could though. Not saying you can't. People do it all the time. Yes, you can do that. I want to talk about this though briefly. This is something else that I want to talk about. Bartering in the Philippines. People are starting to barter for things. Barter for food. Barter like clothes for food, or barter things for rice and things like that. So right now the trending thing right now is flowers. Ruth had quite a few ladies asking for flowers and things like that, and she has bartered and took care of that. That's the thing. Flowers, vegetables, exchange, bananas for this, apples for this. They have in town at the market. There's a vendor that sells just mainly, the fruits. It has, oranges and apples and things like that. She will barter for rice. She will barter for different things because she's mainly a fruit vendor. And it does happen quite a bit here that people are starting to barter things. So that's something that it's more now than it ever was. It's more prevalent now than it ever was. So, and it's a good thing too. So, you could do that too. If someone needed rice or needed food, you just barter something that you may have bananas, or you may have squash, or you may have something that you can do. So it can be done. It can be done here. So it's a new trending thing now to barter here in the Philippines. But I wanted to shout out to the three people that I had a live stream today, and they, Ruth did, and they asked the questions on my emails as I was on the stream. I got the emails coming in. They asked, we saw that you were on live stream, and we want to ask you questions. Is it something that we can actually come? Now, these particular people were all from U.S. I do get people from other countries asking from time to time. These were asking me, yeah, can we come to the Philippines if we're elderly, and can we still do the things? In other words, is the health care good enough there that I can come there? Can you get groceries, things like that? I said, well, the epidemic has put a wrench on everything. So I'm doing this basically for this video for them. Yeah, you can do basically anything you want to do. To me, it's less stress or hardly no stress. We make our own stress sometimes. But for me, it's really no stress. I don't have any stress here. People get a lot more stressed out than I do. I don't get stressed out on a lot of stuff that a lot of people get stressed out on. And what I mean about that is the traffic doesn't really bother me like it used to. The noise, the roosters, the karaoke. I mean, they still play karaoke. They don't have any now, but they had it last night. They start playing about 9, 10 o'clock at night, into sometimes 2, 3 in the morning. It doesn't bother me as much as it used to. I don't know why. Maybe I'm getting accustomed to it. Maybe it's just one of those things. It's not a big deal to me. Although, even though, I still hear it in the house. It's a very quiet house. I do still hear it. So, but I want to talk about that today. I want to thank everybody for watching. This is a short video. I want to thank everybody for always coming on the channel. And thank you very much. And thank you for always watching our channel. Thank you, thank you. And God bless. It's a wonderful day here in the Philippines. Getting a little rain here. Great for the flowers, great for things. A new thing they started doing here is bartering in the Philippines. And what I mean by bartering is it's always been around, as we all know, for a long time, hundreds of years, thousands of years, bartering for things. So here, the new thing is bartering for flowers, bartering for things. Some people are bartering flowers for food, to have some type of food in their house. But today's video is going to be a little bit different. And so I'll start today's video.